Welcome, my loves. Akasha here, Nan Akasha from nanakasha.com. And thank you for joining me. I'm super excited to share this, whatever is going to come through. I've got some fun things that started to come to me as I'm getting ready to go in for ear surgery. So I have a giant hole in my eardrum. I've just gotten new eyes, and now we have this. So the joke around here is that I'm becoming the bionic woman. And I do find that it's interesting that the healing of our body is a reflection of the healing of our soul, of our mind, of our emotions. And so all of those things are happening to all of us now, the falling apart of the old paradigm of who we were. Perhaps how we heard things, how we saw things, or our ability to not see and to see in a new way or to hear in a new way. So, since I am very much about empowering you to really listen to your own inner authority, to activate your intuitive powers, to remember your soul promise, to step out of the life that you're living that's carrying you away, telling you who to be and what to do, all the stuff we were conditioned with, we know that that is falling apart now. And the challenge is that we are moving into a reality that we don't know. And we don't have guides, and we don't have people to look to say, oh, how did you do it? Or if I take my power back, I've never seen anybody take their power back and hold it in a way that really allows them to be a powerful and honorable person, right? To hold your power through your heart, to use your intuitive gifts in a way that is to heal and to lift all of us up. And you and I are the ones that are here to do that. We're the ones that are here to become the empowered pillars of light and show the path. So, guess what? You are one of the leaders. You are one of the ones. And as you become awakened, and then you become what you are instead of just thinking about it or wishing for it or wondering when it's going to happen, now is the time to become it, to embody it. Okay, so let's dive in and see what we've got here. I just channeled some things and I want to share that with you. Well, let's see. We'll try that again. And one of the things that is happening in the moment is that we have an opportunity with the changes in the world and things growing and changing very quickly, is to not hang on to who we were and what we thought, because we're so much more, and you've heard that. And yet that truth lives within you, and it's a choice. You can keep trying to hang on to the past. You can just keep trying to live from the doubt. We have a beautiful angel number happening right now, 1717. If anybody is into those numbers, I'll share that because that's always fun for us to see. So we've just done the psychic fair. We've just done all these different forms of intuition. We've shared from many of my students how powerful it is to go through the Intuition Awakening Summer Camp. And it is online. There's payment plans for 3 months, 6 months, whatever it is you need. You can do it. I promise you, it will change your life. And all of my students keep saying how profound of a difference it made. Why? Because I'm not trying to shove everybody through the same thing. Oh, here's the way to do it. I did it this way. You can do it. If you didn't do it right, then I don't know why you're not successful. That way, that paradigm is over. So please take a look at where you're learning from, who you're looking to as an authority, and start to look within instead. When I bring you to yourself, you are going to be revealing things of yourself and ways that you receive information and intuitive receptors that you have and ways of interpreting information, and then increasing synchronicities and languages and sensitivities and clairvoyance and clairaudience, all of these things in your life, however, in your way. So there's no right way. The way is to be you. And since you have never really been you, and we have never really seen you, we are all becoming at the same time. So it is a very interesting and exciting time. It's also a challenging time, and it's a time for us to accept and to understand that we are not perfect in what we thought perfection was, right? Okay, there we go. And so perfection is that we've been told you need to be pretty, or you need to have this kind of a body or this kind of money or this kind of a job or this kind of a home. Other people have more than me. I'm not good enough. My family wasn't designed to be good enough. I'm a woman or a man, or I'm too young or too old. Whatever it is, it's all just a story and it's lies. So let it go. So welcome to the Infinite Show. Akasha here. I hope that you'll join me. Check out nanakasha.com. Make sure that you subscribe over there so you know everything we've got going on. Go to the shop. You'll see the school. You'll see the meditations. You'll see the soul lineage sessions. You'll see the retreats and everything else we have going on. Everything is designed for your highest good. So one of the exciting things is that the mystery school that I have been sharing and teaching through has changed names a few times over the years, and we're moving into Sacred Magic, Divine Feminine Mystery School in a whole new way this coming year. And what we have is I'm going to be sharing more about sacred magic and what that means, how awakening to your own truth is coming forward. And when you awaken your intuition to the next level, you have an opportunity in this August, in this summer, to go to the summer camp live, which is the powerful way to do it. You get the feedback, you get the confirmation, we practice, we apply everything. It's practical and it's mystical. I hold a sacred space to expand you. And then you'll have an opportunity in November to join me for the certification to become an intuitive healer and reader, someone who sees through the realms, who receives that information in your own unique way and apply it to your own life, even if you don't want to be a healer, or if you are a healer or a therapist, or you work with children, or you work with elderly, or you are in some way a healer, or you want to expand your ability, because military, government, top athletes, top Wall Street people, they all spend a lot of money learning to increase their intuition, and they won't admit it to the public. And yet there are coaches out there that make millions of dollars coaching people at these high levels to increase their intuition. I'm offering this to you for a very low fee, because to me, this is my heart path. If you don't awaken to your own true inner authority and voice, then we're not going to rise up. And if you're here listening to me, you're truly a seeker of the truth. So divination is divine communication. And when you seek your truth, you can live every day as a ritual to the divine. What does that mean? Well, that means you honor yourself. You choose different meanings to what's happened to you. You don't see yourself any longer like my transmission the other day from Mary Magdalene was pretty profound, because I listened to it last night and she was touching your heart. And I was like, wow, I'm really feeling that. And I get to listen to these again after they come through me, because I don't often know or remember everything that is said as a channel. And what happens is that she was saying, I didn't come here and live a perfect life. I didn't come here and I was perfect and everything was great and I was popular and rich and wealthy and nothing happened to me. No, I came here and lived a life of great pain. And yet you remember me, you honor me, you look up to me, you want me to come to you. You think I'm greater than you are. I'm not. I'm not your mother. I'm your sister. I'm here to walk the path with you. And she touched and opened our hearts. Well, what if you were doing this for yourself? What if your intuition awakened and you started to see people who've on the other side, or goddesses, or nature spirits, or the clouds, or moons, or people from other planets? There's so many conscious, beautiful realms that you can tap into. There's powers and wisdoms you have from other lives already, and this is the time for you to step into that. So it's time to prepare for November, and I will be releasing a little more information about the intuition certification that you will be possible if you listen to, we've put it out, just the part with Sky, but on the psychic fairs that we did this weekend, we had a lot of different people shared how powerful the Intuition Awakening Summer Camp was for them. And beautiful Sky Hawk came on. She took it a few years ago. She became certified. She immediately started doing fairs, and it was amazing to watch her. She's become truly visionary. She did readings for many, about 5 or 6 people. She really shared how profound it was in her, how to deal with doubt, self-doubt, how to deal with criticism, how to deal with, how to gain your own confidence, and how being in this circle, being in this space, learning these things was so profoundly changing to her life that this is what she gets to live now. And she's actually moved to Glastonbury. So we're going to get to see her when we're there for the Avalon retreat. So the mystery school is what? It's revealing those things that have been hidden from us, those things that we promised ourselves and our sisters and brothers in our schools, in our wisdom circles, in our cultures, in our tribes over many, many lives that we vowed to keep secret because of the problems that were happening in the last many thousands of years, where power was being abused and people were using these sacred wisdoms against people for their own greed and gain. And this can't continue. So if you're still in that space of going, but I just need my stuff and I want my money, and if I get that, then it'll be perfect, I can promise you it won't. Nothing that you gain is going to stay forever. Nothing that you gain is going to solve all your problems. And it's not going to, especially if you are craving it and you're desperate for it and you're disappointed in yourself. First, you must become a master. You must remember the promise you made to your soul. You must remember that you are divine. You are connected. You're not here to be all alone, trying to figure it all out. And you have to let go of being aware that you are this failed person, or you're this imperfect thing, or like I was taught, you're never good enough. You have to work harder than everyone else and just keep doing it forever. And no matter how much fun and money you make, or how wonderful it is, sometimes it'll all go away. And to be honest, that's actually true, but it isn't any longer what I identify with. So that when my life goes up and my life goes down, my life feels great and healthy, and when my life feels poor and painful, I don't judge myself or other people. I don't blame anyone. I accept the moment. And in that moment, there's power, there's healing, there's prosperity, there's love, there's support, and there's opportunities for the truth to unfold in a way that we've never allowed it to unfold. So what we're going to do is please come to my Avalon retreat. You'll find that link down below as well. And this is a soul quest. We're going to start a lot of the magic school, a lot of the intuitive learnings are going to happen, but they're enhanced when we're in a place like this that is so full of magic, so full of fairies, so full of goddess energy. It is the heart chakra of the world. And we're going to be working with the energies. We're going to be working with the waters. We're going to be working with the goddesses. We're going to be working with some goddesses in form, making wands and other goodies. So let me know if you want to speak to me about that. And primarily right now, I want to encourage you to understand that the Intuition Awakening Summer Camp is an opportunity that you've encountered because you're here. If you've heard me say anything about it, you need to stop and not say, oh, I can't, or I don't have time, or not now, or there isn't money, because I've made it very, very easy for you to join. And the reason is because your soul is asking you to come back into your truth. We created this beautiful image with the open eye, the open crown, and the awakened, lightened heart, and her manifesting these sacred spheres I call them Akashic ascension spheres, these sacred flower of life spheres. This is all part of magic. This is all part of manifesting. This is all how everything comes into form. It isn't just oh, I have to force something to happen. Form does not create form, okay? This glass cannot create another glass. This glass was created with intention, with energy, with consciousness, and then brought together through mastery of holding a focus with all these sacred geometries, all these sacred energies and light and color and harmony, all right? And you don't have to know all that stuff. I've been to so many mystery schools in this life and others. I've been through so many wisdom, so many trainings, homeopathic doctor, and all these other things. And why? Because that was my path. I kept something kept falling out of my life, something kept feeling incomplete, some pain, new pain happened, something I was pursuing, something I thought, well, if I just get enough money, then I'll be good enough and everyone will love me, and whatever that is. And that path will only lead you to more pain. It might lead you to teachers. It might lead you to seek and learn things that you need to learn. It might open doors because something isn't working, and that part is good, but you no longer have to do it from desperation. So I'm encouraging you now to really think, why am I hearing this message? Are you tuning it out? Or did you ask? Isn't there part of your heart that's been saying, where's the answer? Where's the answer? What's next for me? Who's my sacred mentor? Who's my fairy goddess mother? Where's my tribe? Where's my community? Where's the support? Where's the love? Where's the power? Where is it? And it doesn't look like you think it looks. So you're looking in the wrong way. You're like the fly who just spends its entire life banging its head against the window, thinking, there's what I want, there's what I want, while the door on the other side of the room is wide open. And why waste your life like the fly, trying to get through an illusion, trying to get through a wall that is invisible, that is filled with limitation and power, because you're not opening your heart. You're not letting go of what you thought was true and turning around and going, oh, look at that. There's a door over there. Maybe I'll try that one. All right. This is a door. And this is a door to those who are willing to come, to those who answer this, to those who step out of their comfort zone. The truth will be given. To those who do not stay that path, do not grasp and hold on to the past, do not want to force things, that listen to spirit. Because how many times have you said, well, please give me this, please, why can't I have that? I've suffered. You know what? Spirit doesn't care if you've suffered. And I don't say that to be mean. I'm just saying that does not make you more worthy. That's a bullshit story we were fed. Oh, you're more worthy if you've suffered a lot and given all of your power to everybody else, and you obligated everyone else, and you don't do your spiritual work every day because nobody else likes it, or you have to take care of these people and do this and do that, and then you're too tired for yourself. But no, all that will happen is you'll do that until you're sick in spirit or you're sick in body, and then you'll have to stop and think, well, I better change what I'm doing, and you could do it now. Everything's accelerated. So the minute you think something, it's going to manifest. It's going to manifest in your body. It's going to manifest as a pain or a swelling or a rash or loss of money or abandonment or betrayal, or it's going to manifest as magic and sweetness and opening and opportunities and goddesses speaking to you. But it's up to you to choose. And guess what? It's not the path you thought it was. So this is an opportunity to come into a sacred space with me for a month and receive things you can use over and over forever. And it's going to change everything down to your very DNA, to open doors that are in your spiritual path and in your soul blueprint that you cannot open through the way that you're going now. The way, and I know, believe me, I've been there knocking my head out, working and suffering and trying to please everybody. That's why I mention this, because it's not the path that's going to open you to truth. Now, I want to channel some stuff and see what comes in now that I've made that clear. So intuition awakening, I was getting ready to record this, and instead of having sort of an agenda, I was like, what's optimal to talk about? And they were like, intuition awakening. I'm like, okay, but I've been talking about intuition. But no. So this is what came through that we're going to create this container and then step into. And this is what you do, like Sky was talking about. What I teach you to do is to be present. I teach you how to activate, cleanse, and clear yourself, the spaces you go to before and after you're around people, around the buildings you're in, around the work you're in. One lady recently did a session of soul lineages, and then a spiral energy came out of her, went underneath the place she worked, and a week later she was given a raise, and now she's attracting more clients into her own business. And that wasn't even our intention. Because this is what happens when you go into your truth. You say, okay, I'm going to start listening within. You maybe don't want to look at yourself. You don't want to believe that you're good enough. You don't feel comfortable with that. Get over it. Okay. There's a book that I was given by Joe Vitale a long time ago that was called You're God, Get Over It. And cracked me up just looking at it, because I was like, wow, that's very like in your face, right? You're God, get over it. You're goddess, get over it. You're divine, get over it. Just stop. Oh, I don't know. I'm not good enough. Maybe I have to suffer. Maybe I have to wait. You don't have to wait. If the people around you want to wait, let them wait. Okay, you've got to disconnect from the good opinion of others, as Wayne Dyer used to say. So the sacred path to your ancient and future self and the wisdom that you are here to embody. If not you, who? If not you, who? You waiting for someone to rescue you? You're waiting for someone to wave their magic wand and make it all right? Well, I can come and make you feel really good, and I can open doors for you, but I can't be there waking you up, telling you what to think, telling you how to feel, telling you get up early and do your spiritual work before you run off on your busy day. Stop scrolling through Facebook and Instagram and TikTok and come and listen to yourself. Go talk to the tree outside. Hey, call on Morgan Le Fay, call on Athena, call on the fairy goddesses. I don't care. Think about something other than this fast craziness that's out there around us. If not you, who? So the sacred path to your ancient and future self is what you are seeking. And if the wisdom that you are here to embody is only within you, and you're not embodying it, you're ignoring it, you're pretending that you're not good enough, you're listening to old programming more than listening to the call of your heart, then I need you to say, if not me, who? Who are you thinking is good enough? Who do you think has the answer? Guess what? You have the answer, but you can't hear it when you're rushing through and deciding to keep living by the old paradigm. Now, the divine powers you hold in your spiritual DNA, hold the secrets to healing the timeline that we're in. Now, we're not trying to fix anybody. Healing is not fixing. Oh, I'm going to fix this, and then I got to fix that, and then I got to fix that, and then I got to fix this, and then I'll be ready. No, now, now, now. Stop trying to fix things. Stop waiting for everything to be lined up, because guess what will happen? By the time they're all lined up and finished, there'll be another list of to-dos and agendas. Oh, I'll go to a different retreat some other day. Guess what? I had people tell me for years, oh, I'm going to come to one of your Mayan retreats. Oh, my heart is called to it, but I have to wait, but my job, but my husband, but my, money, but. And then the pandemic happened and everybody was locked up. And I got all these emails from people like, oh my gosh, I wish I had gone when I had the chance. Yeah. And now we're free from the pandemic. Did you go back into that old wait? There isn't anything to wait for. Now is the only time. And believe me, the briefest moment that we have in a body is divine and sacred beyond belief. And you won't know till the minute you're dying. And then you'll go, wow, why didn't I go to that retreat? Why didn't I sit in nature more? Why didn't I spend time with myself? Why didn't I love myself? Why didn't I look deeper into the mirror? Why didn't I? Because I'm telling you right now, you've got to unplug. You have everything within you, everything. So the divine powers you hold in your spiritual DNA, they're not outside of you, they're within you, are the secrets to healing, becoming whole in this timeline. And then what happens? All of the possibilities, all of the timelines, all of the futures become at your fingertips because you are magic. You manifest. You manifest every day. Are you manifesting the same shit, the same relationships? Are you manifesting the same fear? Are you manifesting some fun here and fun there, but then you go down and then you go up and then you say you want something different, but you go right back into the old patterns with people? Everybody does. Stop judging yourself, stop blaming yourself, and just choose something different. Opening the portal to new realities of sacred feminine and masculine balance. If not now, when? If not now, when? When something's better, when somebody says it's okay, when you're taller, thinner, richer, happier, you have all this and that and the other thing. Guess what? Most of the things you want, you don't really want. And most of the things that you want aren't going to happen or come to you until these things happen. You have to let go of the past and step into this. Okay? So let's dive in. If not now, when? If not you, who? Opening the portal to new realities of sacred feminine and masculine balance. The divine powers within you are the secrets, and they're within you. And the sacred path to your ancient and future self. They're the same thing because everything exists right now. So it doesn't mean your fate is sealed and your destiny is determined, because the past, maybe, as you perceive it, It's a place you can go. It's a place you can remember. You can access those parts of you that have wisdom, that have strength, that have resilience, that have knowledge, and that have wounds. And you can come together, and then you can create a different future, because the potential is there to repeat what you've done and repeat the pain and the wisdom you are here to embody for you. There's no magical doors that are going to open for other people that are only for you. No one else can live your path. Okay? So come to the Intuition Awakening Summer Camp and catapult yourself into a new truth, into a new power, into new confidence. Learn how to deal with doubt, learn how to deal with the ups and downs we're all going through, learn how to deal with the falling apart of the world. You have to let it all go and break down, break free, and then you will be in what you seek, which is you. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay, let's see what we've got. If not you, now when? So I want you to take a few deep breaths. Watch the breaths. Always watch the energies with your inner senses, with your inner eye. What do you hear, see, feel, sense? I call on the sacred breath of life to come within me and help me embody my truth and my cells. I call on the breath of my soul from the future and the past, my ancient and future selves, my potential, my powers, and the past wisdom that I am. Let it infuse my mind and my emotions. Let it infuse my reality and my body. I call on my higher self, my I am presence. I call on my beautiful body elemental. I call on Gaia and all of my guides, my sacred animals, my sacred dragons, my sacred angels, my sacred gods and goddesses and star beings, and all of my lineages. And I ask for the wisdom that is within me to rise now. Take a breath in. Cleanse and clear me so that I can access my spiritual DNA now, now, now. I am ready now, now, now. Blow it out like a dolphin and let it pulse expand out, cleansing and clearing, creating a path, relaxing deeper and deeper into the moment. Close your eyes and feel that life force moving through your central channel, down and up. And down and up, down and up. Now that pulse is coming into your cells. I am ready and willing to understand, to recognize, and to realize the soul contracts and vows that I have been holding that have limited me from my voice, from my truth, from my powers, from my wisdom, from my healing, from my intuitive self. From the wealth that I seek, from the love that I crave. I am ready and willing now, now, now. Please open me now. I release what I think I need. I release the craving and I ask for it to leave my body. I ask for clarity, presence, reverence, love, serenity, bliss, and peace, harmony and acceptance and forgiveness and compassion, inspiration, empowerment. I accept it all. Free yourself. Now, 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 now. I give permission now for those vows and contracts that have been locked into my DNA, locked into my cells, locked into my mind, limiting me from freedom, from even knowing I'm in a prison. I give permission now that they open, that my awareness of my truth no longer be defined by the past and these invisible and hidden vows and these contracts to stay secret, my truth, my wisdom, and my power. Sense and feel now that invisible barrier that you have held and chosen over and over is dissolving. As it dissolves around you, you feel a tingling and a softness, a lightness coming in. And yes, there is resistance. I can see it and sense it. Oh, your DNA is holding on to those patterns of pain and disease, and yet it doesn't need to. So relax and give yourself permission to put down the burdens, to put down all you have carried all this time. It no longer needs to be here anymore, 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 anymore. Now declare in your heart, put your hand on your heart, put your hand on your heart and feel yourself, feel your heart. Feel your chest, feel your body. I love myself. I love my body. I love myself. I love my body. I love this moment. I love this deconstruction. I love this reality that is dying. I love it all. I accept it. I accept it. I accept it. And I accept that I have had these limits, that I have made these vows, that I have locked parts of me away into prisons, that I have hung myself and burned myself and cut my own head off. I have limited my throat. I have limited my power. I have limited my money. I have limited my love. I have limited myself over and over and over, and I will no longer do it. Rise now. I command. Yes, I am reclaiming my ability to command, to use my voice. The curses, the spells of the past, they no longer have power over me. I command now. They rise from me like smoke, like the ethers, and they rise and they rise and they rise, and their essence is now rising from me and out of me. Feel it and sense it and see it. And now around you, there are tigers and dragons and panthers. Oh, they are consuming and devouring this potent, powerful darkness, this smoke screen that you have held within you that has kept you from your truth. They are devouring it. Oh my goodness. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Please, please, I continue to stand here. I will be strong. I know I have it within me to embody the sacred powers, to take out the truth, but I can only take out the truth when I dig it up. And I have buried these treasure chests of my truth and my powers, and I have buried these treasure chests of my lives and my lineages that hold the magic, that hold the wisdom, that know the secrets, that can create anything from nothing, that can uncreate anything that seems solid, that seems insurmountable. There is no government, there is no decree, there is no condemnation. There is nothing in this life or any other life that can hold me anymore, because I decree that I am free. I decree that I am free. I decree and accept and allow and release that I am free. I am free. I am free. And so mote it be now. Now there are more and more and more and more beings and energies and entities in all forms, forms that you've never seen before, things that you would consider almost monstrous, but they are devouring your pain and they are devouring your limits, and you must surrender it to them. Yes, thank you. They are here because they love you. They are here because you are willing. Give yourself permission over and over. I can do this. I can do this. I have this within me. I am following my path. The light is coming. The light is following. The darkness is leaving. Now, as it leaves and lighter, the dungeons are unlocked. You are freeing those parts of yourself that have been mugged. Oh, they have been gagged and they have been mugged and they have been, dismembered, and they have been. Oh, the surrender is here now. Very nice. Surrender to those deaths, because those deaths are your freedom, and they do not hold vows you must keep anymore. And the vows The only vows you must truly, truly understand are the ones you made to the sacred powers of your truth, the ones you made to the mystery schools, and the ones you made to the sacred paths, and the secrets that you agreed to keep from yourself and from others, so that they would not be taken by the darkness and used. But now you must free yourself from all the falseness. Keep freeing yourself. The dragons are here. They're bigger and stronger. They're tiny, and they're the size of a tiny little atom. They are like flowers, and they are like rain, and they are like clouds, and they are like mists, and they are like a thunderstorm, and they're rising from the waters of the murkiness of your emotional field, and they're roaring, and their fire is coming, and they're flying high, and they're diving deep, and they're weaving around you. Will you surrender? Will you surrender? Will you give this up now? You don't need it. You don't need it any longer, because we are here to protect you. We are your guardians, and we are only able to protect you from bringing your truth forward if you free yourself from this mists, these shadows, these darkness, these dungeons, these shackles, these vows. Release, and now continue to let them be devoured. The biggest, most amazing bears. Oh my goodness. Every enormous being you can imagine now. There are enormous knights, there are enormous warriors, there are enormous beings and giants and Vikings and those who've done battle through the ages, and they are here. They're joining the forces that are here to say, we are the strongest of the strong, and we will no longer let you limit yourself. We are on your side. We are your warriors. We are your protectors, and we are those that can take this. We can do it. You cannot. Surrender and let go. Now the Lady of the Lake is rising. You can feel her glowing essence deep in your emotional, the lake, the depths, the stillness, the depths and the darkness of your emotions that have held all of this murkiness to keep you from hearing and seeing and moving. She is rising. She is bringing within all of this the light, the reflection of your truth and your magic. Let her hold you. Surrender, surrender all of it. Become nothing. Fall into her arms, into her truth, and rise slowly from the depths that you have been living in. As you rise, all of these beautiful beasts of your defense, beasts who have been here waiting to devour your darkness, they continue to consume it and devour it. They're sucking it out, and now there is more and more light. They're swallowing and consuming the last of it. They lick their lips and say, delicious and done. And now they become smoke and mist, and they are gone into the ethers. Thank you. And you continue to rise up through the waters of your emotions. And what is it you feel now? Perhaps weakness and exhaustion, because you have held this so long. You have held yourself back for so long. You have locked yourself up for so long. You have tried to not speak and not be the magic that you are for so long. You've tried to honor your agreements with yourself, to not be this magnificent being, to not be magic, to not be a seer, to not be clairvoyant, to not sense and see and know the realms that are invisible and hidden, to try to fit yourself into these realms that you've lived in, these horrible, horrible times of darkness and control. Surrender completely. Surrender completely and let the Lady hold you. She rises up, and now you can see the rays of the light You see the fairy of your dreams, like Glinda, your fairy goddess mother. She's floating way up there out of the waters. And like rays of sun, it comes down through the waters of your emotions, touches your lips, caresses your cheek. She kisses your brow, soothes your hair. She lifts your hands now. You are so weak, you cannot do anything. You surrender to her love. She fills your hands, your heart. You feel this energy coming into you now. It's like treasures of light and love in different forms, and you feel like it's coming into the body and coming into the mind, and it is rejuvenating and filling you up. Oh, it is like an elixir of love. It is like vitamins for the soul. And you are slowly, slowly feeling the energies coming back into your divine beingness. You see now the mirror of the lake above you, the lady of the lake holding you. You see that beautiful divine heart center. You see it as if you are far away in a dream, looking through the surface of your own emotional depths, the waters that you have lived in, that you have sunken yourself in, that you have tried to survive in. It seems like a dream far away, and yet it seems so close. You could touch it. You can taste it. Huh? It is your favorite flavor from childhood. Oh, cherry, grape, root beer. Oh my goodness. You see and feel all the colors and your favorite shapes of your childhood dreams. You see your imaginary friends. You see the fairies and the animal spirits that you danced with, you played with, you dreamed of. They seem to be dancing on the surface of the lake. The lady of the lake now holds up the sword of your truth, your own personal Excalibur. She holds up the chalice, the grail. These are your powers of the masculine and the feminine. She puts them into your right hand, the glowing sword of light. Into your left hand, a glowing chalice of light. These are the true tools of your quest your soul has been on, the masculine and the feminine. These are what you are here to embody and to balance. You know how. Yes, it is you, no one else. Yes, it is now, not later, not before. You didn't miss any chances. You didn't waste any time. Everything has unfolded perfectly to this moment. And now she lets you go. And you feel all the water fairies, all the water spirits, the magic of the realms here. They're smiling and glowing and giving you their love. And you can feel that you are rising to the surface of this lake, rising to the surface of your deep, dark emotions, leaving behind guilt and regret and blame and shame, leaving behind misery and craving and fear, leaving behind anxiety and victimhood and anger. It's all down there. And you're no longer attached to it. You're no longer condemned by it or shackled to it or locked in it. There's only light and love and power and wisdom and strength flowing through your veins. You rise closer and closer to the surface of the lake. You can see and feel it. Are you ready? You must say the magic words, yes, it is me, and I accept myself, my mission, my strength, my wisdom, my magic, my mystery, and my truth. You must claim yourself. Yes, I claim my power. I take it in my own hands. I do not wait for another. I take my truth. I am the goddess and I am the God. I am the creator and I am the created. I am the one that creates the structure and the protection. And I am the one that dreams the mystery and the beauty and the music. I am the one that embodies it all. I am the sacred feminine, the sacred masculine, and I am the divine. I am one. And I choose now. Now. I choose me. Me. Now. You move through the barrier of the surface of that lake that you have lived underneath your whole life. Take a breath of this new life, of this new place. Take that breath in now. Feel it moving through you. This is the breath of life. This is the breath of the divine. You rise up effortlessly, transcending, because you have accepted your truth. You have accepted the support. You rise from the lake like the lady of the lake with Excalibur. You hold the chalice of your own truth, the magic feminine. You feel it now entering your body. You hold the sword of light, the wand of truth and power and focus and intention. You know that you have at your command everything. It all melts into your body. You rise higher and higher and higher. You can see through the mists. You now see the sun. Above you is that divine guide. You see now that it is you. It is not anything but you. It is not a fairy goddess mother. It is not an angel. It is not a dragon. It is your highest self. It is a kaleidoscope of love and light and colors. You rise towards her. You see it. You enter. You embrace. You say, yes, yes, yes. Thank you. I am one. I am truth. I am awareness now. And so it is. Become one with this truth. We float in the sacredness of this moment in silence while you embody, accept, and adjust to this truth and this new you. The power of this initiation is yours. Now declare within you, as you feel this and accept this, I create my own reality. The Lady of the Lake has been very kind, supportive, and you and I reaccessing our self-knowledge, entering the other world, freeing ourselves from the illusions and the curses. The goddess within does not take lightly the power that you've been gifted, the mystery that you've been revealed. Remember that it's only the pure of heart who can wield these tools. It is your choice and your time to gain entry to this precious realm, to continue on this path. Repeat this as often as needed to really accept, or you will go back, or you will be separated from this truth that you've been given. This is more than a mystery. Because the Lady of the Lake has such magical powers, she has given you the transition into the unknown. She has helped free you. She reminds me that it's your vision and your own integrity that you must abide to, that it is that you have given away your power. And when you seek the truth and you seek all of those things that you have been looking for, and that we've told you they are within, you must take control. You must take what we have given you with great respect and honor and make the most of what you have. It does not matter what you see manifested in the world. It is matter who you are being within that then will manifest around you. Do not force it to be here before you believe, because you will be waiting forever. Because you're stronger than you believe, and it is time for you to accept that. And accept that, yes, you were gifted this. This is the time for you to remember that you own the responsibility of your powers to shape your reality. This is a great responsibility to remember your promise to your soul. It's time for you to take up the quest, to take up the challenge, to have purpose and meaning to your life that is beyond what you were told you were here to do. What do you stand for? Because it isn't what you thought. Who do you truly want to become? Because it is time to be, and let it come. What reality do you wish to open the doors to for you and for others? If you don't dive into the deep waters of your inner being and resurface with self-understanding as you have just experienced, no one else can do it for you. You have asked for freedom. You've asked for power and sovereignty. You've asked to be the queen of your world. There's nothing wrong with dressing like a queen and finding fancy jewelry and drinking drinks at a beautiful place, but that is not what being a queen means. The queens of the past, Mary Magdalene, Guinevere, they lived lives of pain and suffering. They lived lives of love and beauty, and then they lost it and they gained it. They knew that that's why they came. That's why they were chosen to be given a kingdom, a queendom. You do not get powers because you wish to consume and you wish to only look beautiful and think that that is what proves your powers. The mists have been parted. You have resurfaced, and this is a seriously powerful mystical experience. Because you have come here, and I am the fairy goddess mother that has parted the realms for you. You have now been given a responsibility. It's like you've been handed the power you've asked for. What will you do with it? Will you remember? Or will you go back down to the bottom of the lake? Are you ready to look deeper into what is reflected to you around your world and see your potential and your beauty? Now, we ask that you use your powers of alchemy to transmute, transfigure, and transform everything that you see that is not of the light. But do not judge it. Do not require everything and everyone to look perfect the way you wish it did. You came here for the ups and the downs. You came here to slay the dragons, so to speak, of your pain, the demons of your fear, to free yourself from the shackles, from all the times that you gave your voice up and all the times that you strapped yourself in and locked yourself into a dungeon. You do not have anything that you have been or done that can hold you back. The deep waters of your emotions that you've just been freed from can no longer hold you back unless you go back and drink from the darkness again. Please don't undermine what you have experienced and what you have been gifted. Take the next step forward, open the doors, walk through them. You will reach your destination, but you do not know what that destination is yet. So be on the path of discovery. Be like the child. Be like the beginner's mind. Remember the tastes that gave you delight. You did not need anything expensive or fancy as a child. Colors delighted you, butterflies delighted you, the sunrise delighted you. The next stage of your journey is here. The power of the Avalon, the heart center, the guardians have consumed your pain and your darkness. This is a gift of great power. That means that they see within you what you do not see within yourself. So honor them. Honor what they have been willing to do for you by seeing yourself in a new light. Your inner quest for empowerment, for wealth and health and beauty and love. This is in your hands. Do you feel it? Do you feel that you are now holding these magical items and that everything is at your command? Everything can be molded to you, but only if you are in your heart. You are living the truth. You have breathed the breath of life again. You have been reborn. The old has died and you've risen from the waters of darkness or the so-called ashes. Come back into the now as this reborn self and declare, and so it is. I am that I am, Ea Esher Ea. I hold my power. I respect this gift and I walk in the new world with every breath and every step, with everything that I say and think and touch and do. I now embody this. Even when I don't know how, I embody this. And thank you and thank you. It is me, and I say yes, and it is now, and I say yes, and so it is, at my command. As you take a moment, or as long as you need, to re-enter the three-dimensional reality, realize you are not the same person, you are not the same frequency, you are not the same mind, and you are definitely not the same emotions. So if you choose to go back to those old thoughts and patterns, that is your choice. But then you dishonor what you have been given. And I have opened doors to you that are open to very few. And many, many will come and say, oh, I feel wonderful. And 2 hours or 2 days or 2 weeks from now, go back into the depths of darkness and begin to believe the shadows again and suck back from all of those guardians who have consumed this darkness for you. Take it back so that you can live the limitations. I ask that you do not. I ask that you declare that I create my own reality now, now, now. So it is, and I am the I am. I am Akasha, and I invite you to the Intuition Awakening Summer Camp. It is a doorway to take these powers you have just been given and know how to keep them, to use them, to integrate them into your life. Do not expect them to do the magic and them to do the work and everything to just change. Know that there is work to a commitment, to a promise, to become a priestess of truth and love and light. Means that you must walk that path and choose it again and again and again. You must step out of the false illusions of judging over and over. You have been given the breath of life. There is harmony in your mind. Your soul has been cleansed. Your emotions have been freed. You are surrounded in compassion and you are transcending without effort. Accept it, accept it, accept it, accept it, accept it, and enjoy it. Namaste. I declare that this is, and may this circle be open yet unbroken, and all those that are called to this path of divine memory, power, and truth. Walk with me now. Walk with me now. Walk with me now. The divine powers you hold in your spiritual DNA have freed the secrets to healing the timeline. You have opened the portal to new realities. The sacred feminine and masculine have been balanced within you now. The sacred path to your ancient and future self and the wisdom that you're here to embody have been freed within you. Will you believe it's you? Will you act as if it's you? That is my hope. And I hope that you will join me, because the mystical quest that I am on does not allow us to live that darkness ever again. We are creating a new reality. We are on our holy quest of a soul that has sovereignty, that has power, that is balanced in all realms. And so it is. The sacred magic with Akasha, your fairy goddess mother, in the Divine Feminine Mystery School, thanks you for being here. Namaste.